partner Ty. You know what, in this economy, I'm looking for things to work really well, save me money, and end up paying for itself. If you have not tried cleaning with the power of steam, welcome in. This is from CasaClean. Whether it is top to bottom, bathroom, kitchen, mirrors, windows, anything, you're gonna be able to clean it with water. And I know that sounds crazy, but this is the way to do it. Never having to buy another bottle of this cleaner, that cleaner, and over and pay for it. You get this once. We're putting it on sale today for $39.99, lightweight, cost effective, and you are going to clean every nook and cranny. You're gonna get all the attachments, we'll talk about it, but you're gonna pick either between the white gray or the gray blue. So these are your two color options. But Rebecca Wood's gonna show us how we're gonna clean.
You wanna see it?
Yes.
You wanna see it? You wanna see it? You wanna see it? Watch this.
See?
You know what
Power
that
of
is?
steam.
Power of steam, power of PSI, which is the pressure, and the power of that hot, hot water. I love it. So let's take it to the areas we hate most to clean in the house, including our grout. Whether it's gonna be on your floor or your tiles in your bathroom, whatever that green and black stuff is, if you look really closely, you can see it just goes right down the middle and kind of melts it off. I'm not getting in there with a brush. I'm not getting in there with some stinky, dangerous cleaner. That just melted it away. And remember, you're getting every attachment you can possibly imagine. So I'm gonna go from the grout to the tile. Do you know what Isla likes to do? Use more conditioner than I probably use in a year every time she showers. And I don't know if you've ever seen, you know how conditioner gets hard?
Yeah.
This melts right through it. When I was cleaning the other day, I'm like, I've got to talk about that because I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but I love that I don't have to. She can use as much conditioner as she wants. My grout is going to look brand new every single time.
I always think, because I was a non-steam cleaning believer.
Really?
I was skeptical. I was like, there's no way this is gonna clean better or as good as all the cleaners that I was using. So to be honest, I started with the handheld steamer, just like this one, okay?
Yep.
And I never turned back. So if you're kind of on the fence, I've always been hearing them about cleaning with the power of steam, whatever, grab this. Grab this and start your journey of being able, when I say get into every nook and cranny, do you know what can't get into every nook and cranny? A towel, a this, a that, a bristle.
Even bristles can't do it, right?
But this
and you know what
gets
else?
in there.
You know what else bristles can't do? They can't sanitize.
Right.
So that's what I love. What you saw me do is probably the dirtiest areas of our house. That's gonna be all of the handles, all of the faucets where we go to the bathroom and we wash our hands, but you're touching this before you do it. The other thing that you see me do is you're gonna get deodorization. As soon as you get this home, go to all of your different sinks and just spray right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm doing right now? I'm killing the enzyme that actually causes odor. So you get sanitization and deodorization without any kind of, that smell. You don't have to wear a mask. You don't have to wear gloves. You don't have to spend money. And look at this. I want to tell you, so I went and I got a jewelry cleaner.
Look at that.
My jewelry cleaner was $108 to do exactly what this is doing. Take a look at it, not only bringing back all of your jewelry, but you're getting into those, as you said, nooks and crannies, where the germs like to hide out, the lotions, the hairspray, and that's why when you can get that steam, those bristles would just loosen all of those. You're seeing that that steam is going to safely get those shiny and beautiful.
So we did jewelry, we did tile, we did the sink, we did all of the fixtures. Oh, now you're gonna go ahead and,
take a look at
steam
this.
my clothing.
Do you know what? I remember the last time I told you, I will not bring out a iron ever again. I hate ironing. But what I'm doing here too, I'm gonna get into all of those details and I'm getting that deodorization. I love hibachi. I love my fajitas. I love that I don't smell like them anymore. You usually have to go to, like a dry cleaner to be able to get that off. But not only your clothes, do your upholstery. My dog sits in the same area on the couch. She likes to lay her head on the same pillow. I love my dog, she can be smelly. I don't want my upholstery smelling like that. I don't want my drapes smelling like that. Even take it to the rug where they like to lie out. First of all, you're getting it to smell fresh and clean, but I'm killing the dust mites, the little things that live in your home that you don't want living. Remember, you're getting sanitization and you're getting deodorization with the press of the button.
The bonnet you get, the bristle attachment that we use, the hose, the concentrated, all these attachments come with this. So everything that you see Rebecca do comes in the full configuration.
Can I show you my favorite? I hate messing up the beautiful work that they did. But this is going to get you into the tiles up high, your windows, all of those hard to reach areas. There really is an attachment for every single mess in your home.
Now, this was originally $50. It sold well at $50. We have it on sale today for $39.99, 13 and some change on a flex pay. But this is how I started. This is literally how I started. I got a handheld. And the first thing I did is I went and got the little calcium buildup at the bottom of my sink fixtures.
Yes.
It melted it.
It does melt it.
And then gone.
Isn't it satisfying
it's so satisfying. And it's a different kind of clean. You use like a cooktop cleaner. First off, those are expensive.
And they leave like a film. Yes. And then it gets dirty. It attracts even more dust, even on your cooktops. So you can see that this is glass, safe, no scratches, but it cut through it, whether it's your spaghetti sauce or any of the tomato sauce just loves to boil over. It's not gonna do any harm, but it's going to deep clean. And like you said, there's no film. I mean, this is clean all the way through. It's truly deep clean.
I always say when I clean with steam, I feel like it's almost like you could eat off of it. It's like the cleanest, most naked surface you've ever remember it ever being, right? It just feels completely different. And I was skeptical. If you're skeptical, I was you. I promise. Get it home, try it out, and you're gonna go, aha. I got it. I don't even remember the last time I bought any cleaning, like 10 different bottles of anything.
And I do feel better knowing, you know, where my dog is sleeping, where we are living. We're not using those chemicals. You know, they're called VOCs. And those actually can get right into your lungs. Here, steam's not gonna do any harm. If anything, it's actually a benefit. And remember, it's always gonna be safe with CasaClean. So you're getting a 9-foot cord. I love that because when I'm doing my shower, there is no outlet by my shower. So it's long enough for me to be able to get it from the sink over to the shower. I wanna show you the safety that we have here too. So when you get it home, you plug it in, takes a few minutes, it will heat up. We gave you extra safety here because we don't want you to hurt. So you press this button and then that steam cleans. So just press that button in and that steam is automatic. Do you see how quickly it just comes right out and billows out? What you're getting is super hot water, boiling hot water, and PSI. That pressure is just as important as the PSI because that's what blasts it through and just melts it. So if you've got a hubby that hasn't cleaned his grill in a long time, there might be months and months and months, and you're ready to start grilling and you're like, you know what, we should probably clean it before we start using it this season. Take this out there. And it will melt through it. No elbow grease. You don't want to put any kind of a cleaner on a grill where your food is going. Here's one thing that's really satisfying.
Look at that.
Once you see how clean it is, but look at this. It melts all the way through it. That's what I love. And you know what? In my oven, I make caramel apple pie, and the caramel just drips down. And what I love is I don't have to heat up the entire house. I don't have that smell. I use this, and it wipes clean. Perfect.
So what I heard is you're gonna bring me caramel apple pie.
I will. I'm telling you, it's the best thing in the whole life.
Did we all hear it? That's what I heard, that she's gonna bring me pie.
Caramel apple pie, I'm telling you, it is the best thing ever. And another thing you're gonna love is when you're giving your kids, your babies, that caramel apple pie, they're taking it right from their tray and putting it in their mouth. You don't want to use that chemical. Look at how that melts it.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was like a design on the high chair.
Oh, you thought it was?
I thought it was. I was like, where did the design go? And I was like, oh, that's the kid that did it.
Look at the kid that did it. Exactly. It's crayon. We all know that waxy mess of a crayon. We went right through that waxy mess. Now, my favorite thing that I've done with tumblers, do you have as many tumblers as I do around the house?
No, but Riker has all the cups with the straws and he has like a million of them.
Look at this. You've got all of those areas, or maybe, you have a straw, or this is where that green
Your travel mug.
The travel mugs. All you have to do, I'm telling you, I'll put it in the dishwasher, it still doesn't get it clean.
It's not, it's just water going in there. Look at this.
Just let that steam go into those areas. Get in there. Give it that steam clean, and you're getting that sanitization into that. And with the little ones, with that milk, it's not gonna be that smelly milk.
I'm gonna do that, now that you just reminded me, I'm gonna go do that to all of his his cups today.
Yeah, it's so easy and it's so quick.
He gets a water cup that goes with him every day to school. He's got all the ones, but you can never get into those little areas,
Nope.
you know, with anything. Now, we went from the tile, the grout, the jewelry, the clothing, the stovetop, the grill, the kid stuff, the tumbler.
Windows, guys.
Windows.
And this could be your shower door, it could be your windows, but remember, this is when I told you you're really gonna love the hose that comes with it, as well as the attachments. You go through, no big blue bottle that you have to use, no streaks. You go through and you're gonna get that streak clean and take a look at how perfect that is. So I know my area, yes, my windows, we've got a lot of pollen right now, but also that soap scum on your shower door. It just blasts right through.
And you get the squeegee attachment.
And you get the squeegee. I mean, you literally get an attachment for everything, from clothes to windows and shower doors to grills.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's covered.
Now listen, I started this whole presentation by saying, in this economy, we're looking for ways to want things more cost effective. I don't want to buy the 10 different bottles, which is an ongoing cost. This is water from your tap. Once you pay the $39, there is nothing else to buy.
Nothing.
And once you clean with it, I am super like, I know how you're gonna feel. You're gonna go, there's no way, and this is me, there's no way that this water is gonna clean as good as the bottle that says 99.9%. Listen, get it home, try it for the 30 days. You're gonna go, what was I doing? I was adding all these chemicals. It smelled awful, and you don't know how filmy all of your floors and your counters are until you do this.
And that shower is where you're really gonna notice
You're gonna see it.
And you're gonna see that it stays clean longer. Because when there is that film on there, it kind of attracts more dust and dirt. When it's deep down clean.
My husband always goes, oh, something, grab the steamer. Grab the steamer.
And it's so lightweight.
He's a believer.
Isn't it? I just want you to hold it real quickly and see how lightweight it is.
Can I?
Yeah. So you put that one in?
And then you do it. Listen, if you have also had a steamer before and you were like, how come mine doesn't do that? How come I don't see that much steam coming out of it? That is that PSI that you were talking about. You need the right pressure, you need the right temperature for it to do what it needs to do. For $39, this one, this is the one to get. By the way, just color options, white, gray, blue, gray. You can't go wrong, whatever, you know, floats your boat. They both work exactly the same.
So if I can give you any kind of a tip when you get home, you're gonna wanna keep this for the bathroom because it's under the rim. This is the corner. Now, yes, it's great for, maybe what I would do is when you get it home, use it for your drop sink first and then keep it for your toilet, but it gets up under those areas where that hard water just builds up, the calcium deposit, and it melts it all away without you having to go in there and scrub and get that pumice stone. The power of steam is truly incredible. I love it for my shower grout. In Florida, it always stays moist no matter what. Look at how I can go through and just blast it all the way through. I wanna show you, that's before we actually got to it. Now look how it was able to clean it up. Now what I wanna do is I wanna add that attachment you're getting, and I wanna go and get it clean on the actual tiles. You know, there's one thing to be said about CasaClean is we're gonna give you everything you need to clean all of your home.
Yeah.
Our name is literally Home Clean.
Yeah.
So we give you everything to clean your home. And if you've never heard of us, just know we are behind some of the biggest names when it comes to electronics here at HSN. And so you know that what we're doing is just focusing all of our attention now on cleaning and making your life easier and saving you money. Seriously, zero cost ownership. There's no filters.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no,
You don't have to then buy a solution to put inside the thing. Whatever comes out of your tap, put it in there and start going.
And take it everywhere. This is the bonnet you're getting as well, and it goes right over that attachment there. Your drapes, is it holding on? You know what? We did celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Made fajitas at home.
Yeah.
The entire house smelled like it. And that it gets trapped into the actual clothing. So, or drapes, or even your rug, or your upholstery, you take this around, it's not gonna do any damage. There's no, you know, kind of chemical that's gonna leave a spot. You go through, take a look. You can see this is actually wrinkled on the back. I love that. It melts the wrinkles out.
You know that's how they do it here, our fashion stylists? They steam everything.
Everything.
Yeah, they don't iron anything.
There's no reason, I don't think there's any reason to ever bring an iron out, ever. The only time I do it is if I'm in a hotel and I'm like, oh,
like that's the only thing they have.
That's look at that.
Did we see how fast that was?
I know.
I don't even know if that was was that supposed to be a demo like that? But that worked out really great.
Because you could really see it.
And this is thick sweater material.
Right. You wouldn't want to even take an iron to that.
No. No.
So not only did I take all of the wrinkles out, it also made sure.
I wish we could make this wrinkly all over again. Because that was so great, right?
No,
I will have something and I'm like, oh, it's wrinkled. I'll just keep putting it back in the closet because I'm like, I don't know whatever, gonna get that unwrinkled.
There we go. That's all you have to do. And then to know that you can take the exact same unit and clean your jewelry. You know, all that, let's take the attachment off. All of that hairspray, the lotions,
your
the night creams, your sweat. I mean, sometimes you don't even know how dirty a piece of jewelry is until you clean it and you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot that's how it's supposed to look like.
You know what you do?
Fall in love.
You always go, oh, I'll stop by the jewelry place. I'll let them clean it next week. And then it's like 10 years later and you're like, nope, still haven't cleaned this jewelry. Still looks like this. Oh, I'm gonna go buy a bottle of something
and you
to
don't
clean.
Want to use like, you don't want to use, I used to use toothbrush. And this is no lie, I used a toothbrush to clean my wedding ring. And I was 7 months pregnant. I lost the diamond. I lost the diamond, never found it. So that's what happens when you use those brushes. It can
going at like the setting. Another expensive thing, they have made us believe we have to buy the cooktop cleaner.
Special
cleaner. Don't, you might as well just throw your whole cooktop away because you're a bad cooktop owner. Okay, take my money, $30 a bottle.
Yes.
We don't have to. This is not going to harm it.
Never.
Look
and
at that.
Like you said, you're not. Do you really want to put a chemical on something you're going to heat up in your home that you're going to breathe? Or do you just want to use water and steam? Do you hear that?
Again,
I love that sound.
not meant to be.
I know. I love that though. That's clean.
So every time I make pasta, don't make fun of me. So I make pasta, the water always boils. What am I doing wrong? Am I doing something wrong?
Put a wooden spoon.
No, do you know what TikTok told me? They said to put butter around the rim of the pot. It has worked a little bit, but mine always boils over and then it always bakes onto my cooktop.
And the, what do you call it? Tomatoes.
Yeah.
When you're making tomato soup, tomato sauce.
I don't know how to...
And it like pops.
Pop, 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 pop. I
hate that.
This is gonna take care of that. We've already saved ourselves how many bottles? The blue stuff, the cooktop stuff, the floor stuff, the bathroom stuff.
You're able to get all
looking for a way to save money.
And what is it? Soap scum? You know, is it going to be years of buildup, mold, mildew? Is it going to be the conditioner? All of that stuff. Maybe it's grease. You know where I've noticed? My house is now 13 years old, and the backsplash.
Oh, yeah,
The backsplash is going to be perfect for the backsplash every single time. And then we're all going to be grilling pretty soon, right?
Yeah.
We're all going to be grilling. And when is the last time you really did a clean? And do you want to use a special grill cleaner?
Look at that.
Or you just want to use...
I feel like
look at it melt.
Just for $40, you get to completely clean your grill this season. Outside, inside, the grills, the everything. Just for the $40, I feel like it would have been worth it, right?
Yes,
to be like,
100%.
this thing is completely clean,
like
sanitized, ready to put everything on there. If everyone's like, nah, Tina, that's seasoning. That's also been all the animals running around your grill all winter. Let's be real. Let's clean that baby.
It's not seasoning. And just take it everywhere. If you've got grandchildren,
look how fast. It is just melting.
It just is instant. It is instant. And I love that. Now, when I put the Cheerios on and the fruit and the veggies and they take their little fingers and they take it from the top and put it in your mouth, you don't have to think, you know, what chemicals are.
Yes.
Because they all transfer. All of that stuff transfers. So you saw me, we were talking about the tumblers, best thing ever.
Yeah.
But also take it to your cutting board.
I know.
You do not want to use chemicals on a cutting board.
No, and do you want to know what goes on your cutting board? All the raw meat, all the raw things.
Yes. And I love that. Remember, when you get it home, we've got the safety. You just press this one button, and you're ready to go and clean. And you're going to take it everywhere.
Look at that. All the attachments.
All of it.
One flex pay, you'll be a believer just like I was.
You look beautiful.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Su Ming.
She looks beautiful too.
I know.
Love that color.
Oh my gosh, this feels so